What is going on, everyone? This is Dylan from We The Coasters as we are checking out the last of the Universal's Epic Universe hotels, Grand Helios. This is the hotel that is adjacent to the park of Epic Universe, and we are getting ready to check this out. A full disclosure, of course, we paid within our own money to check out this wonderful hotel that's right over here. As you can see, we're within Epic Universe. The main hotel, as you can see, is right over around here, and if you kind of see it a little bit to our right, we'll showcase on camera. You can see Dark Universe with the castle that's right over here of Monsters Unchained. And we're gonna be showing you everything that there is to do with this hotel. Now, one big note before we actually, go through and check out the hotel. We actually originally had planned to get a skyline view as we already checked in, but the people behind the desk are absolutely terrific. I want to say the lady's name is Ophelia. If not, we will correct within later on. But she upgraded us to Park View. We will show you guys that in a little bit once we get to our rooms. But we want to show you at least out here, while it's daylight here, what it's like. So without further ado, let's show you the hotel of Grand Helios. All right, the moment of truth. Let's go inside. And you can see, here's the lobby. And if you look a little closer, even though there's a little bit of a glare out there, that is Epic Universe right out there.
This is the lobby.
So as you can see to our right, that's where you check in right over here. And they have really cool marble granite that's right out here, both where you check in for the hotel and where you have the vacation planning center that's right around here. But the really cool thing I like is the background that's right over here.
It's like I mean, the best thing that Universal does is, immersive experiences.
Yes.
And this feels like you're actually in, ancient Greece or something.
Now, I do want to reiterate within this hotel, this is a hotel, even though it is a more expensive hotel.
It's a Lowe's hotel.
Yes. You do not get express. So we want to make sure we reiterate when we say this. When you make this purchase, there is no express. The only ones that do are Royal Pacific, Hard Rock, and Portofino. This one does not. So while we're here with daylight, we may as well show you a view of Epic Universe out here right now. All right, let's go check out Epic. And here we are, Epic Universe.
Just right there.
And what's really cool, I don't know how well the camera will catch it right here. You can actually see the really cool quote that's right over here. So if not, I will be able to at least explain it. It says,
"At break of dawn, the god of light, a bow he draws with all his might. His flaming arrow and its flight will burn away the darkest night."
Yes, and the fact that we're actually able to see this here is really, really cool. Now the camera will not show it, but you can see Ares over here shooting his flaming arrow, and then you can kind of see it somewhat right around here.
It's Athena.
It's Athena. Yeah. You kind of can see it, but...
Well, you gotta kind of squat down just a little bit. Way in the distance, you can see Athena there.
Yes. Now what's cool is that to our right, or very right over here, is Blue Dragon. Dark Universe's portals right over here. You can see the top of Epic Universe with I think it's Mount Beanpole, I think it is here.
Yes.
And then Bowser's Castle, and then some of the hills in Nintendo, the Constellation Carousel, and then to our very left,
Dragon.
Yep.
Or Isle of Burt,
Yep.
per se.
Stardust Racers, which as of right now, like when making this recording, it is closed because they're taking the trains off the track due to a valley. And then the extreme left is Paris, France, of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. The fact we are getting this entire view, and we're not
the lights are now on. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh wow, they literally just turned the lights on as we talk about this. But right now, we're on the outside premise of Epic Universe. We're not technically, in the actual park, but we're like in the outside of it.
Outskirts.
Thank you. But, however,
then we turn around.
The way to enter Epic Universe is right around over here, give or take. So that's an entire different area, which we'll showcase that very briefly when we get the chance. But at the time I'm making this, Epic Universe is open until 10 p.m. right now. But we'll show you what, like the area where you check in, and you just kind of go from there through the security. This is a little area. You kind of can see this little area right over here, the walkway. That's technically leaving Grand Helios to get into the park, right around it. And that's what we're gonna be taking tomorrow. The fact we're doing that tomorrow, I am mind blown that we're doing that. So, this is unbelievable. So, before we check out the rest of the hotel, we at least got to show you the view. And again, as I want to say this, thank you to the team members who hooked us up. You guys did not have to do that, but thank you so much. So now, let's get to our room.
You're good.
One quick view just to show you on the outside what this looks like. That's the centerpiece of the hotel from here. In the back, we're getting this. This is unbelievable.
Somebody brought a ladder to the room. Better keep the curtains closed there. You know.
Also, they do have the fire on, as you can see, so this is neat.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I want to show you guys something really interesting. This is near the elevators right over here. Now, originally, we thought when it's daylight, they actually have this here, but I believe it is time-oriented. So right here, it is the sunshine that goes around there. And then eventually, when it gets to nighttime, if you can see that kind of crest that's right over here, you actually really see that here. And this is super cool that they have this. I'm mind-blown. I've never seen anything like this, Lynn. I've never had.
Even better than floor number 3 in Stella Nova.
Yeah, it kind of gives me that vibe in a way, but like, this is time-wise, and if we're being technical, within Universal's, area, the only ride that has this thing is WeTheCoasters. So, the fact that we're seeing this, so cool.
Can I touch it? Oh, it's a projection.
Yes. There is a projector right there. Oh, look, here it is. Look, now just show the moon. So, that's cool. That is cool. So, just want to showcase that real quick while we're here. Okay, now let's go to the room. All right, so we are on floor 8, which is the second highest of the main hotel rooms here, because floor 10 is Bar Helios. So without further ado, Lynn, want to do the honors? Here we go. And here is our view of Epic Universe for a park view that we didn't even get, but we were graciously gifted. And look at the view that we got. We are like in a post-sunsetish view, and this is our view. And we have the lights on already. This is absolutely sick. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna show you guys real quickly how this is. So to our very left, that's where the Wizarding World is, right over here, 1920s Paris. And Stardust is right over here. And then we have How to Train Your Dragon right around here. There's the fountain right over here. Blue Dragon is what we're over right now. Dark Universe is on the very right side over here. Wizarding World, or I'm sorry, not Wizarding World, Super Nintendo World is over here. Constellation Carousel is over here. And then Atlantic is right here. And then right where that little thing is here, that is the front entrance. And I'm going to show you very briefly. I'm going to move over to the left side of here where Lynn's at. You can kind of see a little bit of Dark Universe. Not a whole lot, but if we were on the other side, we probably would. But at least we get the, the iconic portal that's over here. So it's really cool how we're getting that. And this is a view. Oh my goodness, Lynn.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy of this. Oh my God. And again, as I want to say this, if you've never seen the videos, I mean, technically we've done videos for Stella Nova and Terra Luna, but we haven't done videos of the others. And if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below and hit the like button. I really would appreciate it, because we can do videos of that. But this
We're
is
definitely going to do a tier list as well as a full review one day.
At least and even a ranking too, just because,
Yes.
Why not? But this is unbelievable. So one other thing as mentioned from before, again, I know I've said that the park closed at 10. It is currently 6 o'clock right now, so I'm speechless. I am speechless. So you guys are also going to get to see some nighttime footage when it gets fully dark out here. So unfortunately, the one ride we will not get to see at night, Stardust, which would be killer, but it is what it is, right?
I've kind of seen it during previews, to be honest.
But I mean, you get the room view from here. But I mean, we still get Nintendo. That's gonna be really lit up in a minute. And then Constellation Carousel is gonna be really lit up. But the coolest thing that we're really gonna see from here is the fountain show. So we'll also see it from Bar Helios, which is kind of like right around here, give or take. But I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be awesome.
10 o'clock.
Yes.
10 o'clock is when the show begins.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a view of that from there, and then it's gonna be really cool. So now that we've showcased our room view, what do you want to check out first?
Let's do the bar.
Why not? All right, we'll see you guys at Bar Helios. So here is Epic Universe at night. This is absolutely sick. And to be quite honest, even though it's the most brand new park, they got some of the best lights I've ever seen for nightlife. And ironic enough, with Epic Universe, they advertise that it is a true nightlife park, and you can clearly see it. Now, off camera, they actually had a light show going around here where it featured the 4 portal lands that are here, and then a little bit of the Celestial Park with, like, you know, the Universal music and whatnot. It was super cool. And the view up here, when you can check out from where the fountains are over here to see this, if you can see this little area right over here, which is the Kronos Tower and all that, that there of everything you get up here, it's awesome, unbelievable. So all I'm gonna tell you is this: if you guys ever get the park view, please get as many pictures and photos when you can, because I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing when you see it in person, and it's wild. It's really, really cool. All right, so now we've gotten that out of the way. We cleaned off after a shower, after relaxing at the parks a bit. You know what next? Bar Helios.
Yeah.
So let's go to Bar Helios. Look at this. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, so we got our seats that are right over here, so we're kind of on the other end here, which not too bad. They have a really neat little light that's right over here. So I'm gonna showcase what we decided to look at the orders here and whatnot. So for drinks, Lynn's the only one that's really gonna be drinking. I'm not really gonna drink as much.
We don't have an Angry Orchard here, so...
Yeah, I know, right? So Lynn is gonna get the Nectar of the Gods. So basically, it's a rum drink that's gonna be going around there.
It's a rum drink with like a peach creamsicle kind of ordeal. That's what the waiter told us.
Yeah.
So,
and a big shout out to him, because he really explained a lot of things there.
Yeah.
So that was huge. So for food, we did a couple of things. So first thing is what we're gonna do is the farmer's cheese, because when we looked at the menu before, that was the standout.
And I immediately jumped to yes. I don't know why, but yeah, I did.
And then we also managed to get an order of the beef skewer that's here with chimichurri and garlic sauce. So that's gonna be really intriguing. So.
And fun fact, apparently a master mixologist actually made all these drinks. So mixology is pretty difficult to get into if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, easily.
So, I know he's making good money.
Yeah, right.
They're paying big money for this guy.
So we're gonna wait for our stuff to come on out, and we'll showcase everything. You'll see right after this. So here is the Nectar of the Gods, and I gotta say, for presentation, that is actually really impressive.
And which I would like to also point out, funny enough, the cocktails have a thank you. No, you're good.
Oh, you're good.
The cocktails have like different themes. So you have water, air, earth, and fire. Odd that they put that in that choice. If you know, I know.
The Last Airbender.
No. But this was on water, so waterbender today.
Yeah. So all right.
Big ol' ice cube, not crushed ice. That is extra fancy.
All right, I got it.
Oh yeah, that's good. That is. Yeah.
That's good.
It hits in waves because you get that tartness first, then it sits a little bit. And then there's a smokiness. No, not really smokiness, but I don't want to say alcoholic effect, because that's kind of insulting to it, but it's like the warmth.
Do you think it feels kind of smooth from drinking, or is it kind of rough?
Very, very smooth. As my mom would say, she would take a sip and be like, oh, that's dangerous.
That is great. All right, so Lynn has had her drink. Now we'll wait for the food. And just as we were about finished recording, look at this, the food came out.
So we have the appetizers, I guess.
Yep.
Or the complimentary bread. And this is the farmer's cheese. And it has figs, grapefruit, it has honeycomb, edible flowers and stuff. All the fancy schmancy stuff. That looks good.
I'll give the credit due. The presentation for the food in this place is just fantastic.
I mean, if they didn't have presentation points, I mean, why? Why would you even, like,
what's the
show
point?
it off?
We're going to try a bite. We'll let you know how it is in just a little bit. And here's our beef skewers that are here. So, what we've aware is that this is garlic sauce right over here, and then this is chimichurri right over here. So, I gotta say,
He convinced us to cook this medium instead of medium well, like what we typically do, because, you know, it's filet. You don't overcook filet.
exactly.
And
So,
if you do, you suck.
it looks really good though. I'll tell you that. So now, oh, actually, no, we should talk about the bread first. You know?
Yes,
So,
bread and also the farmer's cheese.
so I'm gonna say this about the bread first and
Holy cow.
the bread first and foremost. That is really good. It's
Bread is so freaking... They're giving us a second plate on the house.
It's very soft, very flavorful, and
And it pairs very well with the goat cheese.
yeah,
The honeycomb, the fruits. It's like, this is it, guys.
no, oddly they don't mention the bread that's on there on the menu, but what they do is it was like picante, I think it was, or yeah.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
that was what that was, but it's very good though. So I'm telling you, there's people the waiters even told us to, like, there's people that will literally eat just the bread alone, and I can believe it. That is very good. All right, so we're gonna try this. We'll let you know how it is afterward. All right, as you can see, we totally devoured the beef skewers, and let's just say, holy cow, that was good.
Yeah.
First off,
Beef was super tender.
a big shout out to the waiter. He said, put it on a medium instead of medium well. Okay, I'll take your word
He
for
talked
it.
somebody out of doing well done to medium, and I think that's really impressive.
Yeah. Also, the chimichurri, excellent. The garlic sauce, amazing.
Also good.
That together, holy
They told
cow!
us to mix it together, try it both ways.
Wow,
Wow.
that's impressive. So overall, the food and drinks. Well, I should say, I know for me the food, but I know for you, you'd say the food and drinks as well. Very good. Obviously, you may have to watch a little bit of the price, but if you're willing to spend it, it's very good.
You get what you pay for, man.
Exactly. And I will say too, within the Epic Universe property, the food is fantastic. It's a game changer. So right now, it is currently $9.25. So of course, you know, eventually we'll
There's probably going to be a second showing of
the light show.
the show,
So you'll get to see bits and pieces of the show.
hopefully.
I'm pretty sure you will. I mean, because, you know, for obvious sake. And then whenever that happens, we'll see you around for, you know, whatever else we can show you within the hotel, probably for day 2 and all that.
Yep.
So,
Bright
other
and
than
early.
that, we'll see you for the show. Okay, so we have finished up with everything that's just about here. We're about ready to leave. So real quick, thoughts, Lynn? Fire away.
You get what you pay for, man. Just, you do have to splurge a little bit, but man, the quality. If you wanted to eat fancy, if you have a man, woman, whatever, take them out on a date here, just it's definitely a place.
Yeah, I would say for the style of the food was really good. And I can imagine drinks. Very good as well.
Yeah, the drink is like not really strong first. It's smooth, and then hits my head.
Yeah.
But then again, I haven't had a stronger drink in a little bit, especially rum.
Yeah.
But
Now for now without the tips, the final check we had was like close to $80. So again, like she said, you get what you pay for, but you know what? The quality's up there. So I will say, if you're willing to spend the money, we do recommend it. It's fantastic. Easily the best hotel restaurant experience that you'll find.
Yes.
And of course, you get it here at Bar Helios.
Than Portofino. Then again, Portofino we didn't really check out because of money,
And they were ridiculously priced.
Yeah.
Like more ridiculous than this one.
Which is ironic. But then again, express passes.
Yeah. So, we have gotten word that technically they may do a second show.
Might, because it may draw in a crowd and then
Yeah.
be eating good tonight. Maybe.
So,
I don't know.
if we do get the second show, we're going to show that. So, if you see it, cool. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. So, we'll see.
What we've been waiting for.
raced through realms of power-up and play, stood face to face with monsters and darkness, and soared beyond the clouds with dragons. Now, Celestial Park invites you to a final celebration of these epic worlds.
Well, good morning, everyone. Sunrise is about showing up, and boy, look what we see. Stardust Racers is testing as of what we can see. So that is absolutely awesome that we're able to see that. So at least for when we go to Epic, we have a chance to actually ride the ride because, again, as mentioned before, Valley Monday, but only one side is going, so we'll see if we get that chance to actually ride it. But looks good though. But yeah, if you can see how it looks with the sunrise, like the lights are still on technically in some form, but it still looks gorgeous. Like it's unbelievable, and like the view of getting the sunrise from here is just astonishing. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable. So unbelievable to check out and worth it for the park view and all that. So Lynn, how are the beds?
Love those beds.
My goodness.
I love the room. It reminded us a lot of Portofino and the luxury aspect.
Yeah, and even in the Hard Rock too, with the room we were in too. So
I don't remember Hard Rock that much.
Oh jeez. But no, it was great though. Definitely one of the most comfortable beds we've ever been in. Like if you do get this park view aesthetic type of thing with the beds here, these are great beds. So
park view is definitely worth it. Now the question asked, would you still stay here if you didn't get the park view?
Ooh, that's tough.
I would. I know I would.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm not. We definitely love the upgrade.
Thank you.
For the huge
Thank
surprise,
you. Yes.
But we would still stay here because you're right there at Epic.
Yeah. It was cool, like when we actually woke up and we actually can see, like after pushing like one button on the iPad there, we just watched it just open up and then you just see Epic Universal on a sunrise. That was so cool. That was awesome. I was like, man, that is so cool. Or even
cameras off center.
Or even like nighttime, like when we can literally just watch the nighttime stuff, just kind of go around even after park closing. So
yeah, like the nighttime operations, which Disney would never.
No, like
you're like, no, that's breaking the magic.
No, like you just push the button and then and that was super cool. Like that is one of the most coolest experiences ever. All right, so we're about packed up. We're gonna put our stuff in the car and then
we have a breakfast reservation.
Yes, 7:30. So let's go there right now. So I do want to showcase we eat over at Flora Taverna. Now we had the breakfast buffet. That was about $38. It is a little after 8 o'clock right now, soon to be 8:30. But for the breakfast buffet, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. We didn't bring
it
the camera
wasn't
over,
like it wasn't soggy or anything. It
No.
was actually really fresh.
And if I do recommend one thing in the breakfast buffet, get the bacon. The bacon is so good.
It looks like it's like dry and chewy, but no.
Oh my god.
No, it's that type of crispy that just melts in your mouth.
And keep in mind, it's not small bacon, it's long bacon too.
Very long bacon.
So
get an omelet as well. They freshly make that to order.
Yeah.
Our chef was really cool.
Yeah.
I think it was Eric.
I think so.
Our waiter.
Yeah, and keep in mind they do different things over the day, so keep an eye on it, check an eye on the menu.
Specials and whatnot, and they actually told us come back for lunch because there's a burger. Of some
I think it was a Wagyu burger.
Wagyu burger
yeah.
with a candy bacon.
Yeah.
And Dylan. No.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta focus the.
Yes. Anyways, but yes. Check it out when you do. Again, I will warn you, it is $38. And one other thing we noticed also at the bar too. Right now, at making of this video, they do not have discounts for annual pass holders.
Nope.
So, as of right now, when I make this video, and for the timeline when you guys see it, there is no discount yet. But eventually, it will be on there. Just keep asking if you're a pass holder. So, just keep an eye on that when you do. Just don't be afraid to ask the waiter and waitress or whoever's up there, hey, annual pass holder discount, and just kind of go from there. That's the best thing I can tell you. Now, one other note I will tell you is that we also have the Aurora Market. We have not been there yet, but it's a lot of grab and go and whatnot, but we can show you very, very briefly. So we can do that, and then we'll head over to the outdoor area right over here of Epic Universe to go from there. So they do have gelato that's normally over here during the lunch and dinner time and whatnot. And then, as mentioned from before, grab and go and pastries. So they have donuts that are right over here. Ooh, we got some tarts over here. Nice presentation.
They have macarons too.
And because Valentine's Day is coming up, they do have these.
What's it's $14.
Yeah, like around the 7 to 14 range, give or take, or at least 12. So, at least that we're seeing. More pastries right over here. We got cookies also, desserts, brownies. What is this on the top left? Oh my. That's interesting. They got some grab-and-go chips over here, some candies and Nutella. Got waters and juices, vitamin water. They got little shots of Kahlua, tequila, and whatnot over here.
Liquid IV, that stuff is sublime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. More grab-and-go stuff over here. And we got some breakfast sandwiches over here. Let's see. I see scrambled egg croissants, bacon, egg, and cheese croissants, sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins.
I didn't know these existed.
Oh, yeah, they have.
No,
I'll show you in a second.
here.
Sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins over here, too. Oh, yeah, those have been around for a while.
I've never seen those in person, though.
Welcome to my world. And then more drinks over here, like canned beers, sodas, Powerades, Minute Maid.
Jelly, too.
Yep, more stuff all around over here. Kind of the typical stuff you find at the other hotels that are there, but this is rather interesting new that I've never noticed.
Hatsu tea.
Hatsu tea. They have it in sugar-free white tea and lemonade and black tea. Then souvenir cups, stuff from Grand Helios, which here's the design, by the way. Pretty simple, but does what it needs to do. Some wine that's right over here on the top. That's ranging from $28 of Dow to $40 Pinot Grillo. And then, of course, your freestyle machine right over here, just one. And more chips right over here. So, yeah, this is just basically your typical grab-and-go place that's right over here. You can also get coffee over here, too. So, just kind of want to mention that along the way. I almost forgot before I forget. Here are the prices that they show for 1 day, 3 day, and the length of stay. Honestly, if you're here for 1 day, you just may as well get the 1 day. But if you're here more than 3, you may as well just use the length of stay just to use your advantage and whatnot. But yeah, so one last look at the show of the cup here. Yeah, it's kind of a
I am
simple
tempted.
design.
Because I already have the Terra Luna and Stella Nova. And I also have most of the other souvenir cups at the different hotels, but I don't have all of them. I am tempted.
We'll see though.
I'll probably, I'll skip now.
So we'll show you what it's like once we get past security where the early entry is and how we'll go from there. So we'll see you outside right now. All right, past the security checkpoint and outside we go, even though it is very bright out there. But, oh, look at the fans up here. Oh, those are cool.
If this were Disney, they would actually turn them on.
Yeah, right?
Remember, like 2 years ago when we did Magic Kingdom?
Oh my God, yes.
So cold.
They blast the fans on. But this is how we would enter the park. And of course, get to hear the Epic's music all around here, which is incredible. But yeah. And then, of course, as mentioned from before, our room is right up there in that little corner, right over Blue Dragon's restaurant. Yeah, I noticed that too. The Blue Dragon be right here. We'd walk across this little bridge right over here. And what's cool is that we get a really nice view of the statue right over here, which that is absolutely awesome. I love it. Yeah. But you can really see the detail from here. It is absolutely awesome. I love it. Now, one note is that there's a team member blocking right over here because, of course, the park is not open. And we would have to go to the left right over here to where we have our waiting spot out there. But it is really, really cool, though. All right, Landis, anything you want to say before we hop into Epic?
I've got nothing.
Oh, man. So that means, of course, you're probably going to see this and watch the Epic Universe video. So if you haven't seen that, take a look while you can. But we're going to give you a cut when we finish up with Epic and check out a little bit of the rest of the hotel from there. So we'll see after for that. All right, guys, as you can see, we have finished up with Grand Helios, the last of the Universal hotels we have got to check out within the Epic Universe area. And for both myself and Lynn, the last of the Universal hotels that we've ever got to check out. Hotel number 11 and the last one in the books is Grand Helios. It's very grand indeed. So I just want to talk about this hotel real quick. So this hotel is beautiful. It may look a little different on the outside from when you've seen it here in Epic Universe, but when you're inside the building over here, it is unbelievable. It is so unbelievable. And I'm telling you, if you do get lucky and get these type of rooms that you can see right up here from the park view, you will get such unbelievable views, just like the light show with the fountains going on that's hearing in the music in the background behind us there. But it has really been an unbelievable journey that we made it here. And again, I want to say this one last time. A big thank you to Universal Orlando for hooking us up on this. They did not need to do it, and they went above and beyond. So, Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, hit the bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our X, and our Instagram. Once again, my name is Dylan, and for the one behind the camera is Lynn. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate everyone who's been joining along throughout the series, no matter what we do, and no matter what. We'll see you guys later. Until the next video, no matter where we're at. Until then, goodbye everybody. Peace.